one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Excuse me. Roll call, please.
Mr. Hyman?
Here.
Dr. Hofstein? Here. Mr. Hudak? Here. Mr. Martins?
Present.
Mr. Such?
Here.
Ms. Bradley?
Here. Okay, do we have any resolutions this evening, Ms. Cipriani?
We do not.
Okay, and forgive me, Ms. Bibbs, I don't remember. Do we have minutes?
The minutes should be, I'm so sorry to say, the minutes should be done separately per meeting. Just because of different people.
Okay. So we have meetings by Ms. Bibsa from the April 16th meeting. I need a motion and a second, please.
Motion to approve.
Mr. Hyman?
Yes.
Dr.
So wait,
Hofstein?
hold on a second. Were you here for that meeting?
No.
All right, so you can't vote on me.
If you were not present.
Sorry, if you were not
I did
present,
review it, I'm
sorry. I should have said that before she called your
And
name.
if you were not on, yeah.
I'll second it. I was here.
No, second
No, you second.
So not Mr. Hyman, but everybody else was here.
Oh, you
This is
voted.
not a strong start.
We're voting. I'm gonna take two on this.
Yes.
Mr. Hudak? Mr. Martins?
Yes.
Mr. Such?
Yes.
Ms. Bradley?
Yes. What other date do you have, Kathleen? Oh, okay.
Okay,
No problem. All right, so we took care of the one set of minutes from the 16th. I also have a voucher this evening from the Township of Jackson for our recording secretary in the amount of $175. I need a motion and a second to approve payment.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Hyman?
Yes.
Dr. Hofstein?
Yes.
Mr. Hudak? Mr. Martins?
Yes.
Mr. Such?
Yes.
Ms. Bradley?
Yes. Okay. Ms. Cipriani, I believe we do have an announcement this evening.
Yes, number 4 on the agenda, applicant Israel Birnbaum for use variance. This matter has been carried multiple times, starting from March 6th, 2024. Testimony was given on March 5th, 2025, and it will be carried. Thank you very much. Also, not a strong move on my part. But on a serious note, number 4 will be carried to the June 18th, 2025 meeting, and they will renotice, given the number of adjournments.
Question regarding that postponement. Obviously, we've had quite a few. What happens on June 18th if we don't hear them or they request another postponement? It seems that this is delay while they still operate.
Yeah, so on, I don't know if you had seen my,
I did not.
okay.
I heard,
Yes, and I would ask you to review it, obviously, and send comments directly to me, because the suggestion is, as you had pointed out before on numerous matters, this one is particularly egregious. We have had multiple adjournments. And the suggestion is going to be that going forward there, we allow the courtesy of one adjournment based on a letter, the way we've been getting these adjournments, and after that, that people be required to make an appearance to request the adjournment. So that somebody is always coming before the board on that night. On this particular matter, so that's a general, and obviously if there are any tweaks or suggestions, I'd be glad to hear that, because it will be incorporated into an ordinance. So there's clear notice to everyone that this is this board's procedure. As far as this particular one, I suggest that we require a presence on that date, either to go forward. If they want to make another request, then they can certainly do make that request, but they will have to set forth why they were doing that. And if it's not sufficient to the board, then we will require them to reapply.
But what about enforcing any, I know we're not in
Right.
enforcement, but this is getting a little ridiculous with the postponements, which allows them to just continue to operate as normal.
I am not the attorney for the township, but I would suggest that that is something that could be brought forward to the township. There is, as I think everyone is aware, an ability on the part of the township to go directly to Superior Court when there is a violation of a zoning ordinance. In this case, what they will say is, well, we've applied to the board, and then the response is this. But that would be an action that could be taken by the township. It cannot be taken by the board.
On that same matter, Ms. Cipriani, I did pull the agenda for the 18th, and we have one fence, but we also have two larger applications already on the schedule, so.
Well, you know, and that goes to a question of when these things get moved, where on the agenda are they placed? You know, if we have an existing agenda, certainly, typically, I think anything that is moved on the request of the applicant should be moved to the end of that agenda so that the matters that have been noticed and people have been waiting and expecting to be heard on that night, that we're more likely to be able to reach those. On this one, you know, given everything, and believe me, I don't want to be here, and I'm not at all sanguine that anybody else does, but, I mean, at this point, I think that either we move it to the beginning, and if we don't reach it, then we set a special meeting and just hear that at a date. You know, they're here that day because we're going to make them come that day, and if we're not going to reach them because there's too much on, and we don't want to jump them to the front because we have people that have been on there expecting to be heard, prepared on the day that we have told them, then we make them pick a day that's amenable to the board, and we have a special meeting and get them done. Hello?
Thank
Gina?
you. Just quickly, I just wanted to point out that application number 2 for the June 18th agenda is to be withdrawn.
Okay.
The Avraham Ellenson, the notation says application withdrawn. So I don't know if maybe that just has to be put on the record at that meeting, but that does lighten that load slightly for
But
that
does
that
make it
night.
short. Thank you.
I must have an older agenda, mine doesn't have that.
My apologies, I'll gladly give you an update,
No
Lynn.
problem. Okay, all right. Okay. We need to swear in our I'm sorry, was there, I thought he said something. We need to swear in our professionals, please?
Do you swear that the truth, that the testimony you will provide to this board this evening will be the truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
I do.
Please state your name and position for the record.
Mark Romeyer, Board Engineer.
Ernie Peters, Board Planner.
Gina Tumalo, Assistant Zoning Officer.
Thank you.
All right, there's no executive session this evening. I don't believe there's any matters for discussion.
I actually think we just had a discussion.
You're correct. Or administrative approvals. We are going to move on to applicant number 1, Elihu, excuse me if I butcher your name, I do apologize, and Brana Goffman, variance 3525. That's block 6103, lot 11, 58 Pennsylvania Avenue. Come to the microphone, please, sir. Just before you get started, if you could just speak into the microphone, the acoustics in here stink. Thank you.
Okay, good evening. First of all, thank you for having me. I just moved to Jackson a few months ago, and I'm really enjoying it. I spoke to the township a few times, different things on the phone, and it was very easy to deal with them. Thank you.
Do you need to swear him in?
Yes, I'm sorry, Chair, I'm going to have to swear you in because I assume that you are the applicant and not a professional on behalf. Do you swear?
Or anyone near there, they put their paws on the fence, and when they jump to their full height, their paws are over the fence.